Hi everybody, this is the Baseball Hype, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the People's Champion, your host, Hut, and of course this is the Baseball Hut too. I hope you'll subscribe to this channel and let me know what you think about this video. So we're talking about some rumors here as we get through the holiday season between Christmas and New Year's. We got a lot of news, I would think, after the first of the year, probably starting on the second, third, who the hell knows at this point. But a little over 6 weeks, 7 weeks from spring training. Here's the first rumor up for you for this video. From SI.com. Headline: pair of rising stars linked to Red Sox and possible off-season major trade. Boston needs to improve its starting rotation and could look to multiple rising stars. The Red Sox already have missed out on the top starting pitcher available this offseason. Boston attempted to land former Oryx Buffaloes ace Yoshinobu Yamamoto this offseason. They might have been fifth on this list, but missed out on him. The Dodgers swooped in and landed him with a mammoth contract. There still are some intriguing hurdles available, like Jordan Montgomery, Blake Snell, and Shota Imanaga. But it's unclear what the Red Sox plan is now. Boston needs to add pitching, and if it misses out in free agency, could turn to the trade market. Two hurdles who could be trade options for the Red Sox are Miami Marlins starters Jesus Luzardo and Edward Cabrera, according to the Athletic's Jen McCaffrey. Quote, the Marlins pair of starters won't become free agents until after 2026 and 2028, and would offer a prime top-of-the-rotation pairing alongside Brayan Bello, McCaffrey said. But the Red Sox are going to give up Marcelo Mayer, Kyle Teel, or Roman Anthony. Doing so for several years of a young pitcher would be the most prudent approach. Interestingly, the Athletic's Ken Rosenthal reported that the Marlins considered a trade with the means of Luzardo to the Royals for first baseman Vinny Pasquantino. The Royals opted to sign Michael Wacha and Seth Lugo for their rotation. Pasquantino owns a career 122 OPS plus, so if the Marlins are targeting a similar return, maybe they prefer Tristan Casas over a prospect. Both Luzardo and Cabrera could be intriguing options. Luzardo is a 5-year veteran and is just 26 years old. Plus, he logged an ERA under 4 in each of the last 2 seasons with the Marlins. Cabrera is just 25, and although he logged a 4.24 ERA, he had a 3.01 ERA in 2022 and has plenty of upside. Boston has been linked to the Marlins as possible trade partners on multiple occasions, and sounds like rumors are going to continue. From MLB Trade Rumors.com, several Angels players reportedly drawing trade interest. According to a report from Ken Rosenthal, the Munchkin of the Athletic, the Angels have received trade interest on several of their controllable players this offseason. Infielder Luis Rengifo, catcher Matt Thies, left-handed Jose Suarez, as well as outfielders Taylor Ward and Mickey Moniak are all pieces who have reportedly been asked after this point in the winter. The clubs who would see the Angels as potential trade partners hardly a surprise. With Shohei Ohtani having departed the club in favor of Chavez Ravine, the club figures to be all but forced to begin a significant retool of their roster to help to improve upon their consecutive 73-win campaigns in 2022 and 23, even after parting ways with the most valuable player in the sport. That's very interesting. He did not make them a better team. While that could see the club dabble in the free agent market where they've been connected to left-hander Blake Snell and veteran slugger J.D. Martinez recently, it seems unlikely the club would be able to completely retool the roster just through free agency, even as roster resource projects the club for a payroll of just $153 million next year, when $60 million below their payroll in 2023. As such, it's hardly surprising the Angels would consider exploring the trade market, particularly given reports earlier this month that they have been aggressive in their pursuit of starting pitching via trade. With all that being said, each of the rumored players garnering interest are controllable, inexpensive pieces who could prove key to Anaheim's hope of contending in 2024 and beyond. According to the Munchkin, the club's willingness to deal any of the aforementioned players could hinge on the willingness of ownership to spend to replace the outgoing talent on the open market. It's possible that between money spent on a replacement and the trade return the club received for their controllable talent, the Angels could improve their overall outlook even by trading away a fairly key piece in their current 2024 outlook. Rengifo, who's 27, is coming off the best season of his career in 23. After ending the All-Star break with a .219 batting average, the switch-hitter caught fire down the stretch with .318 the rest of the way until his season came to an end due to a torn biceps tendon that ended up requiring surgery. With Rengifo expected to be ready for spring training, however, it's easy to see why rival clubs would be interested in his services. Renfrio, a worthwhile addition for most any team, and the fact that he can be controlled for 2 seasons surely makes him all the more enticing for rival clubs. And the presence of Brandon Drury could allow the Angels to replace him at the Keystone fairly seamlessly. Dace and Suarez, on the other hand, are not quite as obviously enticing as Rengifo. Pace just .214 and 307 trips to the plate, while posting average defensive marks behind the plate. While Suarez missed most of 2022 with shoulder issues and struggles to a 9.62 ERA and 6 starts prior to the trip to the IL. With that said, each could nonetheless be of interest to clubs. It's easy. Now let's go. Catching depth is always something clubs are on the hunt for. Dace offers an average bat and glove for the role, with enough offensive potential that he could even have further upside as a tandem catching option should his offense take a step forward at some point. It's easy to see why Ward and Moniak would be attracted to rival clubs, but they may be difficult for the Halos to part with this offseason. Ward has become one of the club's steadiest offensive producers in recent years, with a .265 batting average in 297 games since the start of the 2021 campaign. Ward is likely penciled in for everyday duty in one of the outfield corners, not only for 24 but for seasons to come, as he won't be a free agent until after the 2026 season. Moniak, meanwhile, enjoyed a breakout season his first full season as an Angel in 23, slashing a respectable .280 with a .495 slugging percentage. Moniak is also the club's best option center field besides Mike Trout, who has dealt with injuries more and more frequently in recent years and may benefit from additional rest in the form of occasional DH starts as he stares down his 33rd birthday in August. And finally in this video, from yardbarker.com, Yankees linked to Cy Young Award winner to fix the rotation after missing Yoshinobu Yamamoto. York Yankees seemingly had a shot to land the former Buffalo's ace Yoshi Yamamoto, but didn't get their man. Yamamoto was the most coveted free agent pitcher on the market and landed with the Dodgers on a massive deal. New York still needs to add to the starting rotation, though. Luckily for the Yankees, there still are some hurlers available who could be an upgrade for New York. One pitcher who could make sense for the Yankees is San Diego Padres star Blake Snell, according to SNY's Anthony McCarron. Blake Snell, who won the National League Cy Young this past season, is the top free agent starter remaining on the market, and ex-Yank Joe Montgomery is next, McCarron said. Either would represent a needed upgrade, and Yankees rotation is currently populated by ace Gerrit Cole, who 2 lefties who had Tufts 2023s, Carlos Rodon and Nestor Cortez, and Clark Schmidt. Question marks abound. No. Snell was 14-9 for the MLB best, 2.25 ERA for the Padres in 23. He allowed just 5.8 hits per 9 innings, the best in baseball, but he also led the league and the majors in walks. While he also won the American League Cy Young with Tampa Bay in 2018, he's never gotten even a single vote in another season. The 31-year-old would be expensive, but would be a major pickup for the Yankees. He is a 2-time Cy Young Award winner and led the National League with an impressive 2.25 ERA in 2023. New York clearly has money to spend. It did offer Yamamoto a contract worth $300 million, so why not land a 2-time Cy Young Award winner? So let me know what you think about this video, what you think about the Red Sox, or the Angels moves possibly, and of course the Yankees pivoting to another starter, either Montgomery or in particular in this video, Blake Snell. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you later.